Greetings, everyone, to Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. Boy, oh boy, do we have a show for you tonight. Tonight's going to be a review of this past week of the supernatural occurrences celestially and how it impacted me, how it impacted you, and how it impacted everybody as far as their ascension. So we're going to do the opening. Well, we're going to have fun tonight. It's going to be highly informative. Get your pens ready. Get your crystal. Get your water. Your Kinkaliba tea. Because it's on and popping for us tonight. So, we got to do our protocols of activation and turning on this show. So let's get with it.
Out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, always who you are. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. Yes. I am love, yes, power. Yes. I am yes, I am love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say yes to yourself. Yes, I am protected. Yes, I am master. I am relaxed. Okay. Let me make sure. Let me know if everybody can hear me. Test 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can have good. If we got good sound. Peace and blessings, divine y'all. Basu Nefret, Ra, Shishat. Welcome. She's giving blessings to the collective. Okay, tonight is going to be about. Simply put, it's going to be about arresting so-called time, cellular time, and the present research that's been discovered and what the ancients say about how how we can be beyond the program of only living 60 to 80 years or 90, but being decrepit, how to maintain youthfulness. So before we continue, let's open. I am in me, I am in you. I am in the sea of life. Yes, I am thanking all existence for helping me remember that I am the divinity that I've been looking for and seeking. So, as energy can never be created or destroyed, we say together and individually. I am forgiving all my previous characters, incarnations, and I am forgiving all the other characters and incarnations. I am forgiving everybody too. And most of all, I forgive myself. And as we turn into now and here and now, we say, yes, I am forgiving the future and everybody in the future, the unlimited possibilities and limited timelines. I am forgiving because I am greater than the past, the future, the here and now. I am greater than my memories. So, with that being said, most of all, I am worthy to forgive myself. Hmm. Then we say together, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's bring in the big brothers and sisters. We thank and invite Yahshua. We thank and invite Saint Germain. We thank and invite Simeon Toko, Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim. We thank and invite Nikolai Tesla. We thank and invite Sanat Kumara. We thank and invite Black Madonna, Mother Mary. We thank and invite Mary of Magdalene. We thank and invite Enoch, Elijah, Melchizedek. We thank and invite Angel of Protection to surround all our family, friends, and loved ones. We thank and invite Archangel Michael, Angel of Healing, Archangel Raphael, Angel of Strength, Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Knowledge and Enlightenment, Archangel Uriel. We thank and invite Marcus Mosaic Garvey. We thank and invite Noble Drew Ali, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We thank and invite Seraphis Bey, Great Divine Director, Master Himalaya. We thank and invite all the ascended masters from Atlantis, Lemuria. We thank and invite Lady Buddha, Buddhas, Lady Buddhas, Krishna, Lady Krishnas of antiquity, which is in the here and now and eternity in the moment, each breath. We thank and invite Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten, Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune. We thank and invite Frederick Douglass, Shroom Master, Dr. George Washington Carver, who would microdose shrooms to hear the whispers of the plants give him recipes in the early morning hours. We thank and invite Master Kalindi Aye, Dr. Sabi, who passionately embraced the mycology of entheogens. Oh, speaking of entheogens, thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Brother Steve. What we did today was interesting. Okay. White Buffalo Calf, woman, we thank and invite. Quetzalcoatl, we thank and invite. Tahuti, we thank and invite. We thank and invite all the Ascended Masters of antiquity and in the spirit of Ascended Masters. We're going to say this again at the start of the show. We are invoking a quantum coup of golden enlightenment upon every man and woman through our I am presence. Yes, I am magic presence, inebriating a golden coup of consciousness upon all men, women, children upon the planet. Yes, I am magic presence, having a golden coup of consciousness upon every man, woman, child throughout the world. I am magic presence, golden coup of consciousness, a quantum coup of consciousness, a galactic coup of DNA activation upon all the human population. Yeah, we're doing a biohack with spoken words, with our water, with our prayer sticks, with our tea, with our uh, prayer pipe, with our medicine pieces. We are sons and daughters, self realized, to say that we are invoking a quantum coup of consciousness, a golden quantum enlightenment upon all men, women, children throughout the planet. And we say, yes, I am having a golden coup of consciousness upon interterrestrials, extraterrestrials, all form of life on our planet. And we say together, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. All right. Tonight's show, youth regeneration possibilities, because there's a lot of energy being focused on how to maintain youthfulness. For those of us who have seen the movie, you remember the movie Jupiter Orion? It was a movie that came out a while ago. And I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat. Let us know where you're listening in from, where you're at. I want to thank Queen Murat Rogers. Thank you. Peace, love, strength, and abundance of blessings. Blessings. Oh, okay, that's cool. Rob Moses, Tallahassee, Florida. Thank you. Conversation with Sunshine. Peace. All right, so to get right into it. So there has been a very interesting and also elevating DNA activating celestial activities happening for the last few months. And if you have been uh, quiet enough to observe enough, this seems like within the last week, there's been some DNA activation for all of us, including myself. For myself, there was a few things because in quietude, a lot can happen. Other than, what's up, Tiger? You want to say hi to the folks? Other than me and home slice and just a few visits of good people, I've been guided to get back into Xenon and with upgrades because Xenon has cell regeneration qualities that we all can benefit from. I was also talking with Lester, uh, and I didn't know that I was going to be encouraged. I want to give a special acknowledgement to Brother Mo and another brother named Brother Mike. They encouraged me to basically create my first album. And with the assistance of music, like what you call it, a recording studio app. It was a recording studio app. So, I was talking with Brother Mo and I was talking with Brother Mike, and I was like, I got a lot of stuff I've written over the years, and so went in with the lyrics and punched out the style, and the songs they sound pretty good for a first try. So I have them in my video shorts on my YouTube channel, um, and that's been an incredible experience. But the thing that I wanted to share with you tonight is that in the connection with the Xenon. Now I have Xenon bulbs, and let me see if I have one sitting here on the table, or let me show you the one that my cat got on. That I have one. Come here, Fuzzy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on over here. Okay, I got you. Let me show you what I got on my cat. And I've been watching the way he's been acting. He's got on his Xenon bulb. Look, he's purring. You see the Xenon bulb he got on? Right there. Say hi to everybody, Tiger. All right, it's not an ordinary Xenon because Xenon 2 can be hacked. And I'm sharing this with you for all of us over 25. There's a biblical scripture. First, I'm going to pull up the Bible verse that, listen, this we've been hacked so that we just when we figure out this life, we die. Bible verse that speaks about man short life. Okay, here we go. Okay, Okay, here's a Bible verse. All right, because we got we have, and I thank Billy Carson, I thank Greg Braden, I think the researchers have shown that our Bible is not complete, but also that humanity has been hacked thousands of years ago. So let me pull this up so that you can see and how we're going to get past it. All right. So here, let me say share screen, Bible verses, speaker, shut this up. All right. So let me get this so you can see it. Hold on. Full screen layout. All right. This is so you know uh, what we're facing. We're facing some extraterrestrials that diminished the life of man and diminished his intelligence. So here it is. Several Bible verses speak of the brief brevitivity of human life, including Job 14:1, which describes man as short-lived and full of turmoil. In Psalm 39, chapter 39, verse 4 and 5, which call human days a mere handbreadth that are as nothing before you. Additionally, James 4, chapter 4, verse 14 compares life to a vapor that appears for a little time then vanishes away. Psalm 90, verse 10 notes that human days are often limited to about 70 years, passing quickly like a sigh or a flood. All right. Now, all of us know men, we don't mature until after 40. Women, mature like biologically in their late teens or their early teens. And then they have about 20 years to either have children or not. But these are verses that speak of men and women not living past 70 years. If they're lucky, they might live a little longer, but you'll be decrepit and busted up and broken up, and you really don't want to be here after that. Um, Psalms chapter 90 says, "For all our days, decline in your anger. We finish our years with a moan. The days of our years are 70 or even 80 if we're strong." All right. Let's see. What else is it? There is a scripture that talks about man living about 120 years. Let me see if I can pull that up. Because you got to know somebody messed with our technology. Somebody, well, how is it that Adam lived almost 1,000 years? Um, along with Noah and Bible verse about living 120 years. Here it is, 120 years. This is what we need to know. The Bible verse that discusses a 120-year span is Genesis 6:3, when God states, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever because they are flesh. Their days will be 120 years." This statement is interpreted in two ways. Either sets a time limit, 120 years, before the great flood, giving humanity a period to repent, or it signifies a future reduction in the maximum lifespan of 120 years. All right, that's what we're facing. Now, getting back to the hand, science. There's something called inner smile. But first, let's deal with science. We're going to deal with the latest science. And it's called, here, I'm going to put the picture up here so you can see. This is a chromosome, a human chromosome. Now, inside, first thing that catches my eye is that this chromosome looks like a horseshoe magnet. If you look at it, it looks like a horseshoe magnet. Now, these little orange reddish tips, you look at the horseshoe, you see it in the pictures. That's what they call basically your aging clock, your aging mechanism. When humans live for hundreds of years, like in the Old Testament, somebody stepped in and tampered with these telomeres, somebody that we might call Lord, precious Lord, Elohim, whatever you want to call them, they literally hacked our lifespan to be, instead of living thousands of years, you only live for 120 if you don't meditate or if you don't do things to restart and reactivate the telomeres. So, with that being said, there's been research with meditation, Taoism with inner smile, that speaks of how aging and regeneration begins in the heart. So, taking the time to smile into your heart and have gratitude into your heart. And this is theoretic with the people who are researching, but the people who lived on the planet for longer than 100 years, they say it's a peaceful heart. Like the people in Okinawa who lived over 100 years, the ex monks that lived several hundred years, purportedly, it's in your heart. The secrets of youth, not just living and becoming decrepit and being wheeled around on a donkey or a wheelchair, but literally staying young, is directly connected with these telomeres, these tips that look like the tips of the horseshoe magnet, is activated, recharged when your heart is happy, when you practice joy, laughter, and then internalize the laughter so it moves from your heart on the wings of your imagination to your mind, your skin, your bones, saying, I am thankful. Yes, I am happy. And then generating laughter, not for external release, but internal restoration, to actually bring up laughter from your heart for no other reason than to water the cell garden of our bodies. Science today say we have approximately over 20 trillion cells in an average human being. 20 trillion. Now, bring that in perspective. A lightning bolt is approximately 1 billion volts. You have within, we have within our bodies multiple hundreds of thunderstorm lightning potential traveling through our cells, our organs, our tissues, with various thunderclouds of emotions stored in our organs. So, in the liver, the emotional cloud is gentleness. In our kidneys, the emotional cloud is gentleness and fear. In our hearts, it is joy, love, and anger, fiery, and you have all the pancreas and the spleen and the stomach, emotional clouds of energy that you may keep beneficial or it can become detrimental. And being aware also in our breath is millions of volts in the air. So, what do we do with this? We can generate internal laughter from our hearts just because As children, we laugh for the silliest things, the smallest of things. And to let that energy of your heart fly free by laughing. Let your heart laugh to recharge the telomeres, to recharge your chromosomes, to regenerate your organs, your tissues, your cells, and rise in frequency above detrimental energy. And whoever you may be experiencing in your life, you have to have the attitude of let them be. Let them be. Let them be. Let him be. Let him be. But imagine if you could, laughing from your heart for no other reason but to recharge your cells, your tissues. So we start with an easy laugh for our hearts. Take a deep breath and imagine holding your heart with the imagination. Hold your heart because this isn't just about data. This show is not about data, philosophical uh, opinions, philosophical debates. This is where we go to do the exercise. So imagine holding our hearts and compress into our hearts the laughter to recharge and water the heart cells. So the chromosomes within the cells and the telomeres within the cells literally get recharged. So let's do that together. Take a deep breath together and then just laugh into our hearts. Oh, yes, I am flooding my heart with love, joy, laughter. Oh, ah. And you imagine seeing in the corner, be the left corner or the right corner, like a gas gauge. And imagine when you laugh filled your heart that the gas gauge is full with an F versus wherever it might be now or close to E. So let's laugh until our gauge, our joy gauge is on F. Take a deep breath together and push your hands together. Hey. Ooh. And imagine flipping your heart around like a ball. Ah. And just imagine your heart being like a bubble because we are essentially empty. We are empty. Even beyond ourselves, we are empty. So we are really living bubble spheres, multiple bubbles in a ghost body. And we fill ourselves with joy. Oh, ah, yes, I am joy, love, wisdom. I am miraculous energy. Oh, ooh, hey, and I'll show you what it looks like what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you. All right. I'll just move this picture out the way. So I'm imagining compressing that I'm holding my heart in between my palms and I just compress the energy. Oh, ah, uh, clearing my chest, and then I put my heart back in my chest. And imagine taking my head off my shoulders, turn it upside down to make myself laugh. Yes, I am filling with love, light, and joy. And I'm imagining flooding my head with joy. Ooh. And I'm imagining that my neck is off and I'm filling up with my hands compressing my I am magnificent ocean of eternal spirit water, filling my head upside down, saturating my bubble head like it's filled with spirit light that fills in between our atoms. Imagine we're watering our atoms with spirit light of love and laughter. Oh, hey, ah, oh, yes, I am magic spirit water flooding, saturating, inebriating every cell in my head. My hair follicles. Woo. Yes, yes, and I'm watering all my chromosomes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. And what we do, we move from our head to our reproductive organs. Yes, I imagine holding, brothers, imagine holding your spheres, your nuts. Sisters, imagine holding your womb and your stargate or your punani. Hold it between your palms and then laugh into it. Yes, I am love, wisdom, power, renewing, regenerating. And then, brothers, we can flip around our balls because we can flip balls, right? Flip balls. Oh, hey. Special acknowledgement to Montauk Chia. Learn this smile from Montauk Chia back in the, what was it, the late 80s, early 90s. But here we're going to laugh into our internal organs. And then the area that we want to do really careful and charge up is our kidneys, one at a time. So you hold your kidney, just imagine holding your kidney in between your palms like a giant kidney bean and say, yes, I am love, flooding, wisdom. Oh, oh. And you imagine filling it up like a sponge, a bubble sponge, filled with bubbles, 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 bubbles. Yes. Woo. Oh. And what's really amazing, you could look up the Laughing Coach and what he brought out here on YouTube. You can look up the Laughing Coach, and what he said was the, your subconscious does not know the difference between a fake laugh and an authentic laugh. It's one of the same because we're living in the past, the present, and the future at the same time. So we take hold of our right kidney, suspended between our palms. Remember to have the gas gauge on the left or the right, up or down, and see where it's set at. Trust your first impression, then take a deep breath. And imagine laughing. I am joy, love, wisdom, power flooding my kidney. Ooh. Ah, hey. Yes, I am. And spin the kidney around like a giant kidney bean. Oh, the adrenals on top. Ooh. Imagine filling up the adrenals. Ooh. Now, you know what I just realized, family, which is kind of amazing? If you look at a picture of a kidney looks similar to hold on, let me show you. Kidney looks similar to a chromosome. Kidney photo. Okay. Here we go. Look what a kidney looks like with the adrenals. Kidney looks like, let me show you a picture. Hold on a second. Let's see. A kidney with adrenals. Hold on. Let me put up with adrenals. Here it is right here coming up. Okay, look. Here it is. This is wild. Look at your kidneys. If you look at your kidney, you see the top, the ice cream on the top? Family. The ice cream on the top. Let me pull it up for you. This is powerful. Share screen. Here it comes. Share. Okay, here we are. This is the adrenals, and this is the kidneys. So when we're doing the laughter, we're imagining that we're charging up the ice cream cone of our kidneys. And then that in turn charges up the ice cream cone of our chromosomes by imagining suspending your organ between your palms. so that you literally are charging up your kidneys, and your kidneys are considered your battery of life, family. If your kidney strength is good, that makes your hair grow fuller. It rules, according to Chinese medicine, kidneys rule the bones, lower back, the speed of aging. Okay, looking again. Here we are, telomeres. And the way is to smile into the kidneys. And tonight we're speaking of laughing into the kidneys, laughing into the organs to literally recharge the chromosomes, the telomeres, those little tips. Because the more laughter, and you can do this exercise, family, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. And if you have time, you can do it in the daytime. And it literally removes pain from the body because it changes your frequency. So here we have kidneys, and that's the ice cream cones on the top, or the ice cream sitting on top of the kidneys is your adrenals. And if you have healthy kidneys and you have healthy adrenals, your battery of life is extended. Your battery of life is enhanced. So that's an exercise, and you can go through your organs. And the more you do it, the better you'll feel, and you'll feel the energy building up. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Clarie, Aikita, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, so the next thing I wanted to share was uh, the Xenon, exploration that I've been doing. And I made a batch. I made a batch of Xenon. Let me see if I have, I know I have it on. I just got to find which cord I got. Um, so, let me see if I still have it. I want to read this to you about the research has been done with Xenon. All right, hold on. Where's the phone at? You got to see this. I'm not making up any of this, family. This is all researched. But I want you to see what it says about. We've covered this before about what a book. The name of the book is Einstein Doesn't Live Here Anymore. It was written in the it was written in the early 80s. It was Einstein Doesn't Work Here Anymore. And some of you may remember that I had this um, page out of the book. And I'm going to share with you this page, what the researchers discovered about the noble gas called xenon, Xenon. Xenon is a noble gas. What that simply means, family, it's found in small amounts in the air. They pull xenon from the atmosphere, and they use it essentially here in the States for light bulbs. And also, sometimes they might use it for anesthetic. But there's so much more to xenon. I'm going to read that to you and show you on the screen what the researchers have found with uh, xenon, because it is highly beneficial for you to have xenon, and you can create this for yourself. And I've been doing this, I've been working on this over the weekend, amplifying xenon. So here, let me pull this picture up. Yeah, that's not it. There it is right there. Okay. All right. Get it up on the screen for you. Now, I can't see it from here. Let me see if I can. Uh, I don't know if I can make it bigger. No, I can't make it bigger. But I'm going to read to you what it says. Wait a second. I think I have that already. Hold on, fam. If you're interested in staying youthful, this information will be highly beneficial. If you want to be lazy and live like a duck and follow the rules and don't be an information rebel, then you just can skip over this whole video. But if you feel in your bones that we've been cheated on, well, then you're in the right place. Here it is right here. Okay? And let me see if I can make it. I can't make it bigger, but I'm going to read to you from my phone what it says. Oh, but I forgot I can make my screen bigger. Doo-doo. Okay, here we go. Chapter 16, Xenon. A clear pattern has emerged from our research in connection with the gas xenon, namely its use in the area of regenerating worn, wasted, or degenerated tissues of all kinds. Perhaps this could better be stated in terms of helping the body to regenerate its own tissue, for this appears likely to be the process at work. We have theorized that the body is capable, in principle, of regenerating virtually all kind of tissue completely, but that this ability is interfered with in many cases by a disease thought forms. Now, what is a disease thought form? Disease thought form is thought forms that you have not let go of, whether it be anger, fear, hate, resentment, trauma of, of an emotional form. That's a disease thought form. That's why I talk about forgiving, to let go of these thought forms so you can regenerate your cells and tissues and organs. And B, habits of eating and of living which strain the body's energy reserves and dissuade it from tackling any tissue reconstruction project that it does not consider to be essential to its survival. Thus, the body will exert itself to knit up broken bones, heal open cuts, and rid itself of viral and bacterial organisms. However, it will not normally undertake tasks of a purely cosmetic nature, like converting scar tissue or normal skin, or the regrowth of lost digits, arms, and the like. For further, for further research indicated the theorists much opportunity in regeneration. In other words, say this field is wide open. In the following example case, a degenerative condition in the right hip joint was apparently being fostered by a disease thought form. Maybe somebody said, "You're a pain in my ass," repetitively, and it created their own disease thought form that materialized in their hip. And when the latter was dislodged by another gas, noble gas called krypton, the body was able, with the help of xenon energy, to reconstruct and repair the worn or missing tissues in a relatively short time. All right. That is from the book called Einstein Doesn't Work Here Anymore. So, letting you know, all we have to do is put the pieces together, spend a little time thinking, thinking, and understanding that you have the opportunity, you have the ability to reconstruct your beautiful garden of your body. You can create, let me, okay, you can create a wonderful garden. And remember, you got 20 trillion cells. These cells love the water. Your attention is water. You're watering and touching the organs, our cells, with attention. Attention is one of the most valuable commodities on the social media. Everybody wants your attention. Look at me, look at me. Can't you see I'm crazy? Look over here, look over there. I want your attention everywhere except inside. Because if you give the attention inside, you begin to regenerate, activate, and even give energy to your sacrum, your bones. the base of your spine to bathe. Even your kundalini will gently be activated, stimulated. So this garden that we are in, this skin suit, this spacesuit, it just wants you to give it attention. Like my cat is walking around my ankles round, wants some attention because he wants me to give him some food, or he likes to listen to my voice when I'm talking. Which is it, Tiger? He's just hanging around. Plants love attention. Children love attention. Our feminine counterparts crave our attention. That's why trees in the spring, in the summer, plant life, everybody needs, craves, wants attention. But the best attention is to give it internally so that you can regenerate your trillions of cells by watering them, giving nurturing to them, and keeping their voltage high. Healthy cells have approximately 0.07 volts per cell. Now, simple math, that means about every 10 cells have 1 volt. Remember the movie Matrix? They were talking about humans being batteries that generate trillions and billions and millions of volts. This energy can be concentrated, and guess how you can increase your concentration of energy in your cells? Deep breathing exercise, because there's electricity in the air. And that's why I said in the video that I created uh, to electricity is in the air. I did it for a tribute to Tesla. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. There's electricity in the air. And Tesla said, we don't need any oil, coal, or gas. That's what Tesla said. You didn't need coal, oil, or gas. There's electricity in the air. And we did a tribute to him. And this is right here. Here it is right here. Let me bring it up. Let me see how I can bring it up. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see what is a video. Oh, hold on. Let me bring it up. I'm doing it the wrong way. Stop cream. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it off a second till I get this thing cranked up for you. 1 second, family. Maximum Rising says, I am constantly working on releasing anger. I have seen what it does to people in my family and others. Thank you for sharing that, bro. Maximum Rising said, wow, that's huge. Oh my God, perfect timing. Thank you for the kidney photo. Yeah, because people are getting their organs snatched for the reason that Maximum Rising. Yeah, learn to laugh. We can, just like we learn to be angry, we can learn to laugh. And thank you for your colorful hearts. Shesham Haru, he got something to say. Youth is never about letting go. It's about holding on during a very bumpy ride. In a sense, that's true. New Orleans is in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm trying to see how I can get this screen up here now. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, here it is, right here. Boom. Share. All right, let me turn it on. Hold on a second. Let me put it right here like this. Listen to the words, family. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can make it bigger. All right. Listen to the words. I wrote this. And this is in my lab. Let me make it big, full screen.
Are we lost? How deep we have forgotten our spirit magic, seeing with eyes so darkened. down so weak to passion crave, senseless distractions to our grave. Nikola Tesla always said, wake up and be free. Electric power is everywhere. Electricity is in the air. Electric power is everywhere. Electricity is in the air.
Okay. Qigong practitioners also know that there's electricity in the air, and what they do is packing in the liquid crystal tissue in our bodies called fascia. That's called the connective tissue. That's liquid crystal. And the way you charge it up is by breathing and imagine packing and drawing in as you exhale that electricity going through fire by way of your breath into your connective tissue. So it's like you pumping up a bicycle tire. So instead of braking when you bump, you bounce. And that's how true practitioners of martial artists and Qigong, how they literally are taught that instead of using the physical, you use a connective tissue to hit with the voltage. So you're doing voltage therapy. You can do also voltage for the combat, but you're not using the physical energy. You're using the crystalline structure of your body, and that's called Qigong, breath work. Qi means energy, and Gong means work. So you're literally packing the electricity into the fascia, or you're twisting and bending so that you can get that fascia or that connective crystal that's wrapped around your muscles, your joints, your brain. You actually have exercises that you to prevent getting knocked out or choked out. You pack the fascia of your head. You pack the fascia around your neck. You pack the fascia, the crystal around your reproductive. And it's an incredible thing because people can sense the voltage when they touch you, when they hug you. And if you're a Reiki practitioner or a massage therapist or energy worker, when your crystal fascia is fully charged by your breath, by your laughter, by your packing of energy, it's a new day in the neighborhood. Also, that is the information about the we're leading up to the Xenon. So now Xenon bulb on its own is just a little bit of gas. But when you take a Tesla beauty wand, you know, the one that they use in the high-end beauty stores, you get that wand and then you get a piece of aluminum foil. Now I got this information from Lester Lovin. What you do with the aluminum foil is you create your own Tesla purple plate. Now, how do you do that? The way you create your own Tesla purple plate is you buy that beauty wand on Amazon for like either 50 or $100. And then you take a piece of that aluminum foil, and instead of rubbing your face to recharge your fascia as a beauty product, because it's giving you micro voltage into your skin to give you beauty, because beauty is youth, youth is voltage. So you take the Tesla beauty wand, and then you hold the aluminum and you massage the aluminum with the Tesla purple wand or the violet ray wand. It's been out for decades. The purple violet ray wand, as you pass it over the aluminum, published this out of a book, according to Lester Loving, that it rearranges the aluminum molecules to become micropyramids in the aluminum. Micropyramids in the aluminum. Now, why is that important? Because research has shown that the hemoglobin in your body, the hemoglobin, that's the iron in your blood, has pyramids. micropyramids in your hemoglobin crystals. So there's a resonance between the hemoglobin pyramids of your blood, the hemoglobin pyramids that gets charged up from the aluminum micropyramids. That's why the importance of sacred geometry in your house so you don't leak voltage. Instead of a square room, you triangulate in the corners, putting a plastic plate on over the corners. You want to build up voltage, increase your personal voltage. So you Tesla zap the aluminum to arrange the piece of aluminum foil to have micro pyramids. Then you wrap the aluminum foil around the xenon bulb. Okay. Now, to stabilize it, I mean, totally wrap the xenon. I'm giving you the basics. I'm not giving you the advanced stuff, but this is something that you can experiment with by placing a xenon bulb that's been wrapped with Tesla activated, uh, Tesla wand activated aluminum, not regular aluminum. It's disorganized and it's toxic, regular aluminum. But to take aluminum foil and then you get a Tesla wand, you can order one tonight, maybe you'll get it tomorrow. And then you charge up your aluminum. And then you take that aluminum, you could do all kinds of things. You could wrap it around your cup so you could charge your water. You could wrap it around, say, if you have an injury, a knee, or something like that. You have, instead of spending, if you have the money, you can get a bunch of Tesla purple plates. But I'm just telling you what a Tesla purple plate is made of. And you can create a aluminum wrap. Imagine if you do that around your head at night before you go to sleep. Wrap aluminum. You know, it's benefits. People have posted on social media what they do with aluminum without Tesla activating. But to imagine that you create millions and millions of micro pyramids activated by the Tesla wand and then taking that and wrapping it around the xenon. Then take that xenon, whether you want to wrap it up with some tape or if you want to put it in plastic, whatever you want to do, it will amplify the healing effect of the xenon. That's what I wanted to share with you tonight. And this is wide open for research. This is wide open. And if you want to get one from me that includes a little more technology, and I want to show you, I got so many beads, or here's mine right here. It's not fancy. It's not fancy at all. Because it looks like, let me see. Let's see if I can get it off my neck. Hold on. Hold on. And then what you do is you put it inside of resin. So here is mine. Okay. Now these are 2 orgone pendants I created, but they getting fed from the micro pyramids that's surrounding the xenon. And this is the latest creation that I got focused on, but I'm still working on orders, but I'm including now in the pyramids and in the orgone, you guessed it, Tesla activated aluminum, so that the micro pyramids that's arranged and activated by the Tesla beauty wand, the violet ray wand, is now making toxic aluminum beneficial aluminum. So you can do all kinds of experiments and you can create your own little Tesla aluminum wrap to put around your cup or your jug of water and see how your body responds. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. We are crystal, pineal gland crystal. So if you create structure with water using your own energy or not really your own, but the energy of the universe, energy of changing the structure of aluminum. Imagine if you take that aluminum, ball it up, and then put that in the corners of the room. Unlimited possibilities to activate the divine in you. Sometimes people are acting out because of the square, overwhelming, toxic energy coming from all those square corners and low ceilings. Sometimes people are acting out. What kind of energy's on fried chicken? Makes you wonder. Why do people bug out at Popeyes and McDonald's? What is in the food? What kind of sacred geometry or lack of sacred geometry that causes people to act like two-footed crackheads over chicken? So you can literally ball up Tesla activated aluminum foil, put them in the corners. And if you're going to do that, not only in the corner in the ceiling, but put it on a corner in the floor so that you can literally transform your home, your office space. See what you wake up and look and notice how your plants grow. All right. I'm putting it out there. Listen, there's so many. I'm not trying to stay busy sitting here trying to work on orders day and night, day and night. I have to have a moment. Sorry, Tiger. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Um, I have to do the research, and then I also take the research, the latest research from the galactic downloads, from our meditations and invoking ascended masters, from the forces of nature, from acknowledging a Legba Oshun, Yemaya, Oya, Olokun, Shango, Obatala, Olrumila. These are all the forces that live inside of us. I am Olodumare. I am Allah. I should make a song about that. I am Wakantanka. You are all that ever was, all that ever is, and all that ever will be. And then you could also harness the technology. Just don't be an informational crackhead. Be an innovational Jedi and transform and watch how people act. Ladies, what would happen if you take a ball of aluminum foil and put it between your sisters, or make little itty bitty balls and put them in your bra? Or wrap those xenon bulbs. But I'm not saying put them in any orifices because that's glass. But wrap it with the aluminum foil that's been Tesla activated and see what the outcome is. Sheshamaru, what would happen with you if you was to take a xenon bulb, wrap it with the Tesla activated aluminum foil, and then make a headband? Woo! Woo! See what I mean? Ooh, for those who are concerned about hair growth, what if you make a yarmulke or a kufi of a series of Tesla bulbs wrapped with the not Tesla bulbs, the xenon bulbs wrapped with a Tesla foil around your kufi or around your yarmulke or around a hat? And how would that affect blood flow to your dome to regenerate your follicles? You see, it's a deficiency of creativity by the distraction of social media. We are in magic times. If there's a dragon that flies down your street, don't get emotional. Just know that we're in the time of science and magic are one and the same. Science and magic are one and the same. Have you noticed people that curse out computers and cell phones, how they break often? Why? Because there's crystal technology in your cell phone. There's AI technology everywhere. I had a funny moment with a beautiful goddess when I told her I wrote a song and then I put it in the app. She said, "Oh, is that AI? Oh, is that AI?" I said, "Is your hair AI? Your extensions AI?" She looked at her friends. She didn't know she didn't have a comeback. But think about it. We're in AI everywhere. Look how many women got AI eyelashes, AI fingernails, AI extensions in the hair, AI breasts, AI hips, AI lips. We're an AI society. But let's bring it home to harnessing AI, and AI is not the ultimate. You know what the ultimate is? QI. Guess what QI is? You getting excited, Tiger? Am I yelling, getting you excited? QI is quantum intelligence. What's quantum intelligence, Uncle Hanky? That's God, your I am intelligence, quantum intelligence. And the reason for that is AI can outthink a human brain, but quantum intelligence outmaneuvers AI. So we're being forced in this times we're living in to harness and ride into our divinity, or otherwise we're going to get drowned and diluted and washed away by AI. You got AI everywhere: cars, airplanes, trains, food preparation, beauty products, black women's beauty products, sneakers. Everywhere is AI. But what's superior to AI is QI. It hasn't even came out yet. When I was taking a hard dump, you know what I'm talking about, ceramic office, the download was QI. QI is superior to AI. All right. QI, quantum intelligence, is superior to artificial intelligence. And when you say, I am, you are tapping into a quantum field of unlimited possibilities with whatever follows I am. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. You are what you've been searching for your whole life. You are I am. You are the magic that your ancestors dreamed to manifest in this life. You are the hope, the promises, the inspiration of your bloodlines, that you will be a fulfillment on this short wooden stage of life, your multi-generational, ancestral, highest hopes, prayers, inspirations, that the seed that's incarnate, which is you, will make this world a better place, that will ripple through the halls of time, and your ancestors will say, well done, well done, well done. Maximum Rise and say, are you selling your music? Not yet. I'm just getting started, but I got to give a little time to the music. And now I'm back to, hey, let's see what happens. I hear stories about how your aluminum explorations and how you notice your pets. What if you make a ball? If you have a pet that might be sick, don't feel good, and you ball up some Tesla activated aluminum and sit it next to or tied to your dog's collar or your cat. I put it on my cat because I notice pets, they respond to healing energy quickly. You know, a lot of humans are numbed out from the neck down due to trauma. Pets, they stay in their zone. So you can literally have unlimited possibilities and just say, I am revealing how to use Tesla activated aluminum foil. Tesla activated aluminum foil. What would happen if you wrap it around your gas line? I don't know. Pyramids on the gas line. What would happen around your crystals? Pyramids around your crystals. I don't know. What would happen? It's unlimited possibilities, family. So that's tonight's show. We're going to go out with some music. This is a tribute to Tesla tonight. Hold on a second. Let's put this music on right here. Let me bring it back on.
Pyramid power we still can use. Tesla tried to give us back. Golden age of power and light. Energy free for day and night. They try to fool us like we sheep. Misinformed schools we don't need. Rockefeller made educated slaves. Fool
Oh yeah.
Is in the air. Electric power is everywhere. Electricity is in the air.
Okay. Oh, one other thing too. You see, I'm using a big Tesla coil. Family, don't mess with that right now. The easiest Tesla coil to work with is that Tesla Violet Ray wand. It's safe voltage. You can turn it all the way up. It'll prick you, but it won't zap the life out of you like a large Tesla coil can do. So I'm just saying, just get the Tesla Violet Ray to activate your aluminum. Let me see. There's one more song I want to put on for us tonight to remember, because we're putting ourselves into trance states. Trance states, family. We're going into trance. Anything that's worthwhile is often made when we're in trance states. All right. View channel. There's one song I like to acknowledge. Your greatest secret. Here it is right here. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Okay. Hold on. Share screen. Listen to this, family. This is you.
Self-realization secret. This awesome truth.
Remember this.
Purposely kept from your knowing. Your true nature is God.
This is who you are, family. You are what you seek. You are Olodumare. You are Allah. You are Jehovah. You are Olodumare. You are El Shaddai. You are Elohim. You
A divine fire star lays within your heart. A liquid sphere of ethereal light. A living sea of radiantly burning love fire.
Limited.
Divinely gifted within you as your master. Magnetic center.
All right. That's what you are. You are all that. With that being said, take that information and run with it. In the meantime and in between time, you can get the mini magnetic sun discs the size of a silver dollar from Nicholas Bookstore. That's the magnetic flower of life pendants. And remember, if you ever get excited and upset, or even throughout your day, are you feeding or are you cursing your youth away? All right. And then say, I am worthy. I am worthy. And continually say that so that you have all your cells singing, I am that I am. I think that's about it for tonight. So we're going to close out with this beautiful music. One thing, let me say, I didn't give up all the secrets. So if you want to order from me, You better be patient because I'm kind of back ordered, but I will get to it.
So